All right. So one of the most common questions we get from our partners is how fast can we integrate to the Surfboard payment platform and get started with payments for our merchants. So we just released a new Carbon developer portal. This is much more self-service, so with a playground, the console and everything. So I'm going to take it out for a spin here. So we start out by signing up as a partner. If you already have a partner account and you're already running this one, right? So, but I'm building a POS software to accept payments for merchants. I'm interested in all of the acceptance interfaces that we have for retail, starting out in Sweden, going into the UK with 10 and 100 in 6 months. Okay, so Martin, hello. Starting out here. Okay, so in Sweden, Martin POS. That's my company website. Learning Vue.js and Node.js backend. Processing here. Okay, so now I received the OTP. Take my email address. So I'm entering that one. Okay. 59. Perfect, and now I'm in. So now I have some stuff to do. So I go into the playground. I have a partner ID here assigned to me already. I don't have any API keys, so I'm going to create it. I'll create the demo here. I get an API secret. That's awesome. I'm going to save that somewhere safe. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to save that somewhere safe if I need it. Okay. I copied the secret. They are secure. Great stuff. I'm closing that one down. Now I'm going to take it into the header and paste my secret there. And now we have a flow here. So we have API scenarios to the left. You can see we have the merchant creation, the device management, make your payment, etc. So this basically takes you from setting up your first merchant to accepting the payment for that merchant. We have different types of merchant here. You can see with product selection and everything, but I'm going to start out clean here. So I'm going to send this. I'm going to change the legal name just so you can see. I'll call this Martin Merchant. So something like that. I'm going to send that. It's going to create an application ID here. It's going to be applied directly into the environment here. Now I'm going to get a URL here that I need to complete before. So Martin is merchant. Is my email. I'm going to start the application. I'm Martin Merch. I'm a sole trader in this scenario, and I'm selling stuff. This is the pre-filled stuff here. I'm open all year. Okay, so I'm going the easy route here. 100. Perhaps a 0 more. Something like that, multiple times per day. I'm going to skip this page for now. Then I'm just going to ensure that this information is correct and apply. Okay, so this is the link you send out to the merchant eventually. Now I'm going back. So we have the application ID here. I'm going to the next step, which is checking the application status. So I'm going to send that. And it's a success. Okay, great. The merchant is created. We got a merchant ID for this one. We get a store ID. So each merchant can have multiple stores, but they need at least one store. So now we have partner ID, we have application ID, store ID, merchant ID. We lack terminal ID because we haven't registered a terminal, we haven't created an order, and we haven't created a payment. So this is the lacking. So I'm going into the next step here. So now I'm done with the onboarding. I go into the device management now. We can see that the merchant ID and the store ID here is pre-filled. Then we have the specifications, the reference here, how you can do this through the API or through the partner portal or even merchant portal. But I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to check the terminal name here. That's the name for the terminal. This is going to be called the bar. And then I'm going to use a registration identifier. So I downloaded the CheckOutX app on my iPhone. I'm hitting the register terminal button, and then I get a 6-digit code here. I'm going to use that to enter as the identifier 69.324, and I'm going to hit send. And it's going to process my request. I got a registered response with a new terminal ID. So this is now setting itself up as a terminal. I'm going to set the environment here with the terminal ID so I can proceed. I'm going to check that one out and go into the next step, which is actually creating a payment. So the terminal ID is pre-filled here. Then we have some information about order lines. So this is the necessary things to have here. Quantity 2, let's do 1. Nike shoes, a bit cheap, but yeah, let's do it. This is the lowest Dominion number, so this is going to be 2 Swedish crowns here in this currency. We can just pump it up perhaps to at least 10 for those Nike shoes. Skip the VAT. Control functions, initiate payment option. So I want to initiate the card payment instantly. You can do 2 flows. Either you create an order and then you wait for a pre-tap, for example, or you can just initiate the payment instantly. So I'm going to do that with the card. So without further ado, I just hit send here. Let's see what happens. So the card was instantly triggered like that. I'm going to take my physical credit card here, and I'm going to tap it on the device. This would be a live transaction, and that goes through. Okay, so that's nice. I got a QR code as a digital receipt here. We have the order ID, the payment ID here. We can check the order status. Let's send that. You can see that the payment was completed. This is the payment ID, the amount, the payment method, transaction details here. We can see that this was my Visa credit card that was used, and so on. So that's how we went from creating a developer account to accepting a payment on a merchant. So now you can continue to look at this and play around with it. There are a lot to check here. Logistics for hardware terminals. We have device handling. You can move terminals around and so on and so on. Then we go into the console here. You can see this is my demo environment API kit that I created. We can request to go live. Eventually, when the integration is done, you can set up webhooks, the SDK integrations. You can add your SDK app here, an Android app, the iOS coming soon. Talk to us if you want some beta access for it. And then, yeah, basically that's it. So let's start integrating, right?